Okay, hello. How are we doing? Everyone's doing good. So we took yesterday off there were some other things going on. We're back. Short stream today though. And then tomorrow we'll be back for a full stream. Let me turn all these things off as is tradition around these parts. Okay. Let me hit play. This is actually looking pretty great, I will say. Let's get a nice screenshot. Okay. Yeah, this is nice, isn't it? Let's kind of remember. Oops. Everything was going here. Okay. Sorry, I need to get some water in 1 sec. Yeah, so we put these buildings in, which are sort of more here. Well, I was going to say more here for aesthetics, but that's not really true. They were inspired by aesthetics. Hang on, I got to get some water. 1 sec. 1 moment, please. Okay. I think that's better. Might need to get some more. Anyway, yeah, so we got these this park grounds, I would say. And these buildings here. And then there's this path. In fact, let's do the sorry about that. Let's do the walk around camera. Okay, so we're going to walk down here. Oh, my cat has arrived. So you can walk through this park. I'm not clear what we're going to put here. Some sort of info, guest services, gift, something or other. There's another one here. And we can swap the side. Although, could we... Actually, let's try this real fast. Okay. My cat is going to want to jump on my lap here in a sec. Is it possible that we could do this to this? Oh, look at that. Except it's the wrong kind entirely, but that's fine. Which one was it? It's not this one. Not this one. This one. Look at that. I need to move this tree. Okay. Actually, is that where... Is that actually where we want that? Or is that on the wrong side, maybe? Hold on. Let's reverse that for a sec. I think, right? Yeah, let's reverse that. Let's try instead. Let's try this. And then this. Maybe we'll do that instead. Whoop. Oh, let's take a dunk. Okay. That might be better. Let's try also. Let's clean up this line. I think that will work. Nope. Let's try again. Okay, that should be good. How's that? Kathy, how you doing? How's everyone doing? You're cooking, like metaphorically or literally? Or both, possibly, if you're cooking really well. Come here. My cat was waiting patiently to be picked up. Now, here's the thing, as we previously talked about. She wants to sit on my lap. You heard her meow. She wants to sit on my lap, but she really wants me to not be doing anything other than petting her. So we have to see if she's willing to compromise to just sit. Can we get it? Okay, we're just sitting. We're just sitting. Okay, usually she'll go and grab my hand and bring it close to her, so. Okay, can we do this? This is looking crazy right now. Camera, what are you doing, bro? Oh my god. Holy crap. What is happening? Okay. What is going on? Let's try again. Maybe I don't want to do this. Okay. We'll come back to this. I don't want to get too stuck on that right now. This is looking pretty great. I actually really like this. Look at how nice that looks. Hey, Lisa. Lisa's in ads. Your Boris badge. Kathy, that's amazing. That's so great. Whew. Okay. There's also a question if we're going to do something with this over here, but we'll get there when we get there. Let us see what's happening here. I love this. I love this whole look here. It's very nice. Back from ads. Hey, Lisa. Kathy got her her gold Boris badge. 1,000 kills. Pretty great, huh? Pretty great. She got 9s. Excuse me. I need more water. She got 999 during the junction rotation. And then just got, I guess, the last one. And ironically or strangely, Patrick had 9,999,999 Grisco points. And I assume got the actual Grisco badge now. So nines all day. That's the cap. Oh, that's the maximum. Oh, I didn't know it worked that way. So you can't go past that number. That's interesting. Because I was kind of like, how on earth did you get 1 point less? That's so. Well, no. I know. I knew that's what the badge was for, but I didn't know you couldn't surpass it or whatever. That's news to me. That's really interesting. That's really funny. Let's do tan. Or hang on, this one. So I want to try to recreate this this lantern effect that I was messing around with last time. See if we can make that happen. I don't know how many we need though. Is that too many? Maybe. Oh, I might have. Hang on. I'd done it wrong. Okay, there we go. Let's say, how many do we want to do? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. That might be too many. Might be too many. Let's find out though. Okay, I'm gonna take the lights down. It's not. Is it working? Oh wait. Oh, the color didn't get corrected. That's why. Tan. There we go. Tan. Not orange. Tan. Okay. Don't we waste too many hours on Squid Game? Lestro, oh my god, how you doing? So good to see you. How is everything going better? Lestro, it sounded like you had like a rough couple weeks there. I'll give you a quick update about what we've been working on since you've been away. Again, I hope everything's going better now though. Let's see if we can do this. Let me get this one last thing in place here. I'm just gonna actually kind of eyeball it a little bit. So let's try that. That might be too much, but let's see. Oh, that's pretty good. So why did that one... Oh, because they're too far over, I guess. I wonder which is better, actually. This is as dark as it gets. Okay, so I wonder why... Oh, it's because they're on this side. Maybe we stick with that for now? Or I could move them over a little bit too. Hey Lester, I'll give you a tour whenever you're ready. And kind of see what's going on. Okay, I wonder if if we do this, can I stick some bushes in here? Edit. What was I doing with the... I guess... Oh, I was going to try these. You ready? Okay. So basically, the big thing... Here, let me go back to daylight first. 10 a.m. is probably good. So I think last time you were here, we were working on like a different version of this entrance, which I thought was decent, but I was not super happy with. This is the waterfall, whatever, is still kind of in progress, but this is like a major revamp of this, right? So it's sort of this, I don't quite know what the words are to describe this, but it's like wood with some marble. There's glass here in between, and then there's sort of like integrated plants in there, right? And that was the thing for me that kind of tied it together. Although I don't know if we're going to go like this style or this style, but it's kind of a little experiment there. But then there was this new kind of park area in the back that I really, really like. And these will be probably like different types of services or restaurant items, guest services, something or others, maybe staff rooms. So you can kind of walk along this plank once we put the path down and use the services at the top level, or, and this is pretty great, go down here and there's something there, and then you can walk all the way around here through the park. There's something in there, and then there'll be a fourth one over there. Oh, you talked about integrated plants. Oh, I must have missed that or maybe misunderstood it. Or possibly you said it and I understood it and I forgot. But it was kind of an accident before, most recently. But yeah, you're right. It did work out. And then, okay, so that's during the day. Haven't quite figured out what to do with this space. So kind of a couple options on the table. One is to sort of like take the front part and replicate it in the back. Totally an option. Might be a little time consuming. Another option is to do something different in the back entirely. And a third option is to leave it open like this and have kind of like a enclosed forest area. So sort of like trees and stuff collected in the center, but still within the concrete. Something like that. But we're going to get back to that after I finish off these other little buildings. And then at night, the thing I started working on last time that I like a lot is this, like, I was going for like a paper lantern effect, pretty much. This might be a little bright, but I'm not sure why yet. But basically seeing like the light emanating from the building without it being explicitly lit from the outside. Sort of the idea there. Also kind of switched out the material here in the pool to make it a little less bright. Well, I only partially did it, I guess. But it was a little bit intense, so I went down to one of the other styles. I still wish I could bring it down even more, but it's not bad the way it is. I like the open area. Are those mansions for the park owners? So the story I've convinced myself that fits all this is that this is a resort / theme park instead of theme park. So it's resort pool with rides. Kind of like, I guess, what you would imagine, like, there are parts of Disney World that are kind of like that, right? And so that takes the pressure off me feeling like everything has to be ride. So it's instead like a general purpose area with rides in it, which to me is much more interesting. And there's a lot more kind of room for creativity that way. We tried making. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. We've got those. We've got the prototype things over here. These things. They're buried in here. There you go. So yeah, we'll do something like that somewhere. We could. I mean, we could even put them on that other building. I still really like these. We'll figure out what to do with these. And if we end up doing like a mountain area, which I think is very likely, we'll do this. Are the pools going to be actual pools? I'm leaning towards no, because they're meant to be more kind of decorative, but not totally set on that. So let's fix this though while we're right here. There are parts of the blue water that I like better, but I think overall for the aesthetic it actually works better. Just to have the more natural green for the most part. Okay, so if we try, let's try this real fast. Actually, you know, before we undo that, there's something else I want to do. Let's make this nighttime. Whoops. What am I doing? And I just want to see out of curiosity. I think there are like lampposts. Okay, so if we did tan, would this work by any chance? Is that too much? I wish they were a little more subtle. They're a little bit intense. Although, yeah, they're a little bit intense. Resort lamppost. That's even crazier somehow. Yeah, they're a little bright. Hope they fix the notifications on the pools. I use my non-functional pools in my mind and notifies me pools on your unsafe. Yeah, I did turn that off. It's also weird because, so I turn this off every time and it still keeps coming back on. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm sure that's contributing to the confusion. I want something that glows a little bit more, and this is more like a spotlight. It's not bad, but it's not quite what I'm going for. I wish there was just a way to turn down the power on them. Yeah, it's just a little strong. It does look pretty, I mean, they look pretty good, but what's this one? Planet Coaster Lamp. Okay, that looks ridiculous. Is it the same? They might all be kind of the same power. Let's do something else here. Yeah, they all seem roughly the same level of strength. What's this one? Okay, for reference, this is... which one? 6. Standing lights, hanging lights, wall lights. Okay, so there's this one. Not right for this area. This is an option. Let's get this. Missed your answer? Oh, there. So the story I've told myself is that this is a resort / theme park rather than just theme park. So you could justify that as these are like the suites, you know. So short answer, no, they're not mansions, but resort. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, these actually would be nice up here though. Why are they acting so weird though? What is happening? Add to scenery group. They do not want to snap onto the... Oh, is it because of the tree? Oh, it probably is because of the tree. Interesting. Are these any better? These are a little bit better. They're a little bit better. I mean, I guess you could also try sinking them. That's kind of interesting. Still kind of intense, though. And I like how they light up the tree, too. Do we have anything else that's like... Come on. This one's pretty good. What is this? I do like the facing down effect. These are all just so bright. Like, this is good because the light's not facing up at you, which I definitely like. But it has the trade-off of... wow, that's so big, though. There's a trade... Oh, there we go. Okay, so they do come in different strengths. Kind of. Oh, so that's interesting. So you could do this. Like, that's... Which is like a different effect. I kind of like that, actually. The only downside of this is that it won't light up the tree. Which I kind of do want to do, but at like half this power. Does this work, maybe? It's so bright. It's like crazy bright. Okay, maybe that's an option. I can darken the light color, but that doesn't change the power. Like what I want is change the mix of the surrounding environment. It changes the shade of the color, but not how little of an influence it has on the other stuff. It's a hack that kind of works, but I don't think it's quite ideal, I guess. Oh, screenshot. That's No Man's Sky. It's a good one. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. Sorry, my window got all crazy there. Okay, there we go. So maybe we'll try this one. That looks like it's small enough that it won't get too... Although this effect is nice as well, isn't it? I do like those. What if we took out the ones in between? Interesting. Okay, so this is too much. This is good. What if we... my cat is desperately trying to find a comfortable position. With that. Just trying some things out, see how it goes. What are you doing? Ugh. She's very fidgety right now. Okay, well, we got some options to think about there. I'll try this one real fast. Oh, here's yet another one I put down. So if I put that over here, so the thing I do want, okay, so this actually might be good. I want it to both slightly light up the path and then also light the trees so that from above, sorry, it's going crazy right now. So from above, you can see the trees themselves lit up, but this is not, Yeah, it's almost right. Hang on. What if I scaled this up? No. Yeah, a controllable power would be amazing. How about this one? Not quite. Circle resort theme. Okay, how about this? Let's try this. Let's go tan. I'll put this here and then let's zoom out and see how visible everything is. Okay, so interesting. So lighting in terms of lighting up the trees, this one's actually pretty good. Oh, okay. Oh, the money's going up. That's a little too bright. So I'm struggling to find a compromise here. Okay, so if we did that. Um. It's interesting. That one's just very, very slight. Did I make this one bigger? I see. Huh. So that means then if I grab this, is that the same one? Yeah. So if I grab this, change the scale, and then move it, it might light up the trees more? Huh. Okay, now it's just back at 100, mostly. Red, going to bed. Glad to catch a bit of the stream. Have a great stream. Hey, thanks, Stray. It's so good to see you. Yeah, this is going to be a short stream today. But I just want to get in here and do a couple things. But thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Yeah, I thought about the, sorry, yeah, you mentioned the spotlights. The spotlights for me, the light is not diffused enough. It's too intense. I don't want it to like be like, here, I'll show what mean. Let's do tan. Yeah, so it looks like, it's literally a spotlight, but what I really want is a soft light like this. So the profile, like you can see how it's like an arc like that. But what I want is like the light kind of like glowing, you know? Bagel, oh my God. Glad to be sort of early. How's it going? It's going good. Have you seen any of this? I forget which. Oh, you were here for this stream, right? The last Planet Coaster stream. I think. How you doing? I don't remember if you came last time for Salmon Run or Planet Coaster, but I think it was Planet Coaster, if that's right. Okay. Is any of this working? This does not look bad. This I think looks pretty good. Yeah, actually, okay. Now having not seen it and now seeing it, it looks pretty good. Around the past few days, got it. Let's grab this one. I don't want it to be too bright. But this is too dark. So how about we grab this? Oh boy. Not quite. Well, yeah. How about we grab this one? So this one is actually lower power. So we could try that. Okay, yeah, it's much lower power, isn't it? It's not quite right. We need like a compromise between all of those. Wait, where did all the buildings go? Jeez. I was like, wait a second, something's definitely missing. Okay. So if we take this out, so okay, so here's my thought process. I want it to be accent lit at night, but I don't want it to feel like daylight. So this is like, I think, the right amount of light. This feels too much, because now it almost feels like it's heading towards daylight. So this is better. But between the pool and this, it just feels like too much. But this feels like too little. This kind of feels like too little, but let's try to add a couple of them, just see if that helps. Because I kind of want, it's tough. Like I kind of want the trees to be lit up and the path to be visible. But this is like way, way, way too bright. So I want to know why, or how, rather, than how we can reduce that. This is like the right amount of lighting. This is pretty good too. So we could do, I think if I do this, okay, this tree is constantly in the way. So this is pretty good for here. Oh, that's actually interesting too, putting it like by the doorway. Although it seems like maybe something above the doorway might work better there. It looks a little tacked on, I gotta be honest. Okay. Yeah, I guess because it is literally tacked on. All right, let me think about that for a sec. In the meantime, let's fix this up. See if we can move these more over. Okay. So if we move this over, I think that makes it a little bit better. But we want to leave some room for bushes as well. So let's try, how about this? Let's do this. Let's try this real fast. Does that look better? Let's compare before and after. Okay, this is, after is definitely better. Although it's still odd to me that this... Oh, that's Ratchet and Clank. That looks really good. What about spotlights in the walkway? Like up high or down low, or both? Let's try it. I think you meant down here, so let me try that. Let's get rid of this. Spooky dark without this. Tan. It's still got this weird arc. I think this is the problem, is that it's like, it's too spotlighty spotlight. It looks like it's like theatrical. Versus this is like a general omnidirectional glow. So this, I mean, the effect is correct. The problem is that it's just too much. And yes, I'm being very picky about this. I want to, but see, I guess here's the other thing. The reason I'm like somewhat particular about this is that in many other tools like this that I've used, light power was like a fundamental control that you would have, and I'm surprised it's not present. So I guess I'm sort of hung up on that. But this might be one of these things that I just need to come back to after I've thought about it a bit, because I think I'm kind of going in circles to some degree here, and arguably literally. That's actually kind of nice. See, that's the ideal thing. If the stuff around it glows, but you don't see the light itself. That's actually what I'm after. Like you just see the light, and you see the effects of the light rather than the light itself. Oops, excuse me. How about like that? Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So maybe the trick then is just stuff it in the trees. Hang on. There is one there already. How about like that? Like actually inside the path up top. Not sure what tools you use, but don't forget this is a game, not a design tool. I would push back on that. I feel like this is there's a lot of stuff in here that is outside of the realm of game. It's I think it starts to edge up pretty close to like an actual like engine level design app. Yeah. It also, I mean, I guess also it doesn't seem like that exotic of a feature to be able to control the light strength. If you can control the color and the direction and the light type, then power seems like in line with all the other parts. Like it doesn't seem like, oh my God, it's like a crazy request. It seems like, no, it seems like it fits, you know. But this actually did work. So letting the light, the trees capture the light, I think has kind of done that the way that I wanted to, where you can just kind of see the hints of the light right around the edges. So I'll stick one more back here behind this one, see if that works. It's just so bright on this side, but we can fix that with putting okay, actually that's pretty nice right there. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty close to what I was after. Let's grab this. Try sticking one more back here. That's pretty good. I think maybe even that one's a bit much, but... Right? Does that look good?
We're going to take the cushions off, unscrew the legs, take the mattress out, and this whole thing's going to be a lot simpler. It's easier than we're making it.
I kind of wish you could make it even darker. But I don't think you can. I think this is as dark as it goes. I was trying to make sure, like it's one of these things where I've like looked at it long enough now. I'm not as sure as when I first started. Let me just try backing a bunch of these off. Putting them back. I guess I always deleted them though too. It's not that big of a deal either way. That one feels like it might be a bit much. Let's just try, actually we can even try moving it maybe, but let's try deleting it first. Yeah, it's probably good for now. Okay, let me toss a couple more lights in here. Ooh, if I get in here. That regime seems always perfectly summed the stream. I mean, Herno has said the same thing. Herno is a very reliable source of that particular redeem. I'm in the wrong thing. Yeah. Also, could we do this for... Oh, maybe I'll try that out later. Like I kind of wanted to do... I guess once we have an actual building or like a service in here, it probably makes sense to put some sort of light above. What is this? Resort. Oh, that's interesting. That might do it. My cat is so twitchy in my lap. We'll figure that out. Sam, never seen the game. Where's the wafer biscuit at? The wafer biscuit. That's got to be an Aussie reference. Sam, welcome to the park. Welcome to Jurassic Park. It's not actually Jurassic Park. What type of game is it? So on paper, it's a theme park building game. But the way I've decided to interpret it, and some other people decide to interpret it the same way, is you could argue resort building game, or you could go as broad as like architecture game. I've probably leaned a little more towards the architecture part. I keep getting thrown out of the map there, by the way. That's what's going on. But yeah, so the first 3 or so weeks we worked in this big jungle area with like pools and rides and like some cable cars going across the top. I don't know, it's probably a little hard to see in stream. And then we moved on to this other area, which is like the Pirate Cove area. It's got this crazy restaurant, and it's got a swinging ride and a bridge that goes over, and this pirate village, and then a really nice white sands pool. Probably. That's fair, Lestra. I said put a different color in the gaps to make it look like a biscuit cookie type. Oh, got it. Yeah, so it's like a very, Sam, it's like a very, there are a lot of options for getting extreme detail in everything, basically. So all this stuff is like decorated by hand, all the layout and everything, all the placement of the rocks and the trees and the, custom-made bathrooms and the custom-made food court, all that kind of stuff is all, there's just an incredible amount of detail that you can put into it. So I really enjoy that. It's a custom ride. Thanks, much appreciated. So it's all a big work. So the big long-term vision is to take, so this is like, there's this one big land here, and then there's the pirate area that's sort of in progress. And then we're working on the main entrance. But there is a whole lot of space out there. So this probably constitutes around 20% of the available space. It's a little deceptive. It's bigger than it looks, really. Because if you go in here in the corner, it actually takes quite a long time to get there. All right, so I'll go up to the edge of the map here. And so you can see it's probably around, I think probably around 20%. It's a little hard to tell though, because I can't get a top-down view. Actually, it might be less than 20%. Yeah, so from here, this all looks pretty small. But if you get over here, it's pretty big. And the people are much smaller than they may seem here. Like here, if we go down to person level, this stuff is giant. Took a while. Yeah, I mean, basically, so the game came out. What day did the game come out? November 6th? Is that right? So I've been playing it almost every day since then. Took some breaks and stuff. But more or less every day since then. So now we're kind of working on this like entry area / complex, whatever. Kind of figuring it all out. Oh, what's this one? I don't remember this one. Standard lamp. Okay, that's got that arc effect still. What's this one? Viking wall light? No. Got a very, very fidgety cat at my lap. What's this one? Okay. Okay, we'll just stick with the modern one for now. Tan. Yeah, Sam, if you're at all interested, the earlier episodes are on the YouTube channel. So from the very beginning, they're uploaded there. Those are currently at remove the cat. Ugh. Those are currently at episode 11, I think, on the channel. But that's a lot more kind of like me learning how to play the game kind of stuff. So not quite as interesting, I would say. Okay, this did not actually get placed, it looks like. I have YouTube, yeah. There are a few other things on there. It's I think most of the public content right there is Planet Coaster, or right now, sorry, is Planet Coaster. There are 3 episodes of Watch Dogs 2. There is Sayonara Wild Hearts. There is a couple Salmon Run videos. I'm trying to think what else is in there. Okay, actually, I'm struggling to get this right for some reason. What is happening here? Let's try this again. Okay, that is getting placed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's say. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's probably too much. It's actually hard to do with the trees in here, I guess. So where is the other one? Sorry, I'm like kind of struggling with like... Actually, maybe we want it here instead. I gotta do both directions for the effect to work. Okay. It's a little... This is... In some ways, this is... intentionally-ish imprecise to add a little variation. But I want to get it like relatively similar. Okay, so this one is probably too high up. Or not high enough, maybe? There you go. Let's try that. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Drop us up. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that, Sam. Didn't play Planet Co 2 in a week. Should get back and finish my mind. Yeah, I was looking forward to seeing where that all went. Adding lights. Oh yeah, Antenna, have you not seen this? So I'm doing like, I was going for like a paper lantern kind of effect. Hang on, I just saw an issue over here. Oh, weird. That's strange. I wonder why is that? Oh, because it's too close, probably. Yeah, so it was like lighting up the building to give it this sort of like paper lantern effect, which I really like. Actually, I've got these IKEA lights in my IRL house that are like, I'm sure if you've been to IKEA, you've seen them, but they're like, it's like rice paper outer covering, and then inside they have these like just LED lights that are kind of comparable to this color. It's a really simple design for the light, like most stuff in IKEA is. But it has this like nice effect along these lines. So I guess in some ways that was the inspiration for that. Let's see. Is that gonna be enough? Okay. I think I need to move these over a bit. It's still odd to me. I wonder why. I guess they're just in the wrong place, but they look like a little too, whoops. There's a little too much light spill. Got a similar IKEA light, but the rice paper was ripped, never replaced, so I got a stack of lights. Yeah, it got close with my cats, because that's like very cat attractive material. But fortunately, there's certain things I'm able to convince them are not acceptable to play with, because I give them enough other stuff to like play with that I think they generally understand it. As long as I give them alternatives, they seem okay with it. Not 100% of the time, but it's one of those things where I think they actually know what they should be doing. And so it's more a matter of convincing them. Why does this look... something's wrong here. Hang on. Oh, is one of them rotated weird? But yeah, I know what you mean. They are easy to rip. Okay, one of them got placed weird, I think. Should have done this before placing the trees, I guess. Okay. Let's try that. That might work better. It's pretty good. Oh, there's, wait, hang on, I missed one. That one, maybe. Okay, let's try that. There we go. I think that's a bit better. Trying to make it so there's still like contrast there. That's better. You don't have cats, you have kids? Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know if cats or kids are easy to reason with. I don't have kids, so I don't know. My friend who has both says that they make similar sounds and have similar needs. So his stance is that it's not that different. Still kind of want that a little more dark. So that's what I'm like trying to like, I mean, I guess the thing is we're probably gonna have more trees there anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Let's take a look at the back too. Let's like take a little, oh, I guess we could, I didn't even think about this. I guess we could light that up as well. I think the moonlight is always going to be shining in this direction. So it's like less important here. Let's try real quick, see what that looks like. Let's do tan. Yes. Actually, I can just do it this way, I guess. It's probably way more efficient. Okay. 10. Yep. Okay, and then we'll grab this. Control X. Maybe like that. It is better, isn't it? With it. Yeah, it's so much better. So we're going to do something similar here. It looks so nice. Yeah, I really like that. Especially with the trees. Although now it makes me really not want to have this here. My cat is very needy tonight. She's now meowing for something totally separate, I think. We try, so I made this other like little, one of these brushes. Custom. What? Wait a second. What? What is happening? Wait. Where did my custom brushes go? Where are my custom brushes? And why does it say Tiger Rocks Small? Did all my brushes get deleted? Weird. That's really unfortunate. Temperate large rocks. No brushes. I don't understand why it says temperate autumnal trees. I don't know how to say that. No brushes available. But what? Brush type. Is it because of this thing? Weird. That's really annoying. Ooh, it's satisfactory. It's a really good one. I actually don't know where this... It looks like they got deleted, which is crazy. How could that... They're just gone. Unless they're in the list somewhere? Yeah, I'm confused why... I think this might actually be a bug. Hold on one second. I gotta see. Because it's showing a different brush's name. But then it's not showing my brush. And I don't know if that's a... I don't know if that's the data is gone or if the UI got confused. I hope it's the UI got confused. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world if the brushes got deleted, but it's kind of unfortunate, I guess, because I did have some I wanted to use. Okay. How did they get deleted? Okay. Well, who knows? I guess I can remake this one pretty easily. Also, it's crazy how the UI stays active the whole time. So it gets very confusing. Okay, let's... do that. I think I need to add a rotation. I did delete a brush, so I'm worried that maybe deleting the brush actually caused all the brushes to be deleted. Okay, save changes. Or yes? Yeah. See, that's what it should say, but it should have a lot of others. Weird. Okay, well, anyway. I guess I got this one now. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's get out of the brush. Okay. I'm actually, that was so involved and now I forget what I was actually trying to accomplish with the brush. Maybe I was trying to do something like that. Oh, I guess we can bring the lights back on. Okay. Oh, I actually did. Yeah, so you can even see I used it here. You're with your cat right now. That's so nice. What kind of cat is it? Or what kind of appearance, I guess? Too small? Whoa. Avoid. Oh, hang on. There's a problem here. Forgot about this. Oh my god. Okay. I think that's all I need to do. I've been saved. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Although kind of sporadically. Oh, I guess it's because I'm avoiding the scenery. Which is good. Okay, actually that's working pretty well. All right. Actually, yeah, that worked out pretty well. Let me try changing the light a little bit. Her chin and front desk is short orange hair, and her chin in front of her neck is white hair. Oh, that's so nice. Is that right? I'm trying to say if that's like too much fill. It's probably about right. Whoa, don't actually want it in the pool. Not in the pool. Is that pretty good? We could make it more minimalist, right? Here's the thing. Okay, I might need to go tend to my cat for 1 second. She's getting a little... Okay. The pool looks cozy. It does indeed. Let me... Whoops. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's go over here for 1 sec. I need like 60 seconds to go tend to my cat. We'll hang out at the pool for a minute. Sure, let's try and move the time back. Okay, so if everybody could be so kind as to keep an eye on these folks. If anything happens, just call security. That'll be fine. I'll be back in just like less than a minute. Be right back. Okay, I guess it was closer to 2 minutes. It's funny, the problem with feeding the cats is like one of them will eat any food that she sees anywhere, except rice cakes for some reason. But she's very food focused. The other one is a grazer, so she'll only eat whatever she's hungry for at that moment and then leave the food. And she doesn't care if the other cat eats her food. So that's some tension that's hard to manage. And it means I have to continually bring back the food for the other cat throughout the course of the day. And that's what was happening here. Is she was like, suddenly she wanted some food, but I can't just leave it out because it'll disappear. Anyway, here we are. Okay. Like I was saying, I was trying to find the right balance of empty space and bushes here. You lift the cannonball into the pool. Only the front of her neck. Oh, okay. Let's stick with that level right now. I kind of like the idea of having some green space that's just kind of like flat green space. Oops, sorry about that. But it's good to have a little kind of like peppered in bush stuff as well. It's kind of a bummer. Just delete my other brushes. It's so weird. It's against pool regulations. It's true. Yeah, these are non-swimming pools. It's closed. Although strangely, it has a prestige of 4. Who knows? Who knows how that's possible? Let's see how this looks now from a few different angles. That's really... I like this angle a lot. Let's get a better time of day for this, though. It's amazing. So I've done a lot of like photography work in the past. And one of the things you learn doing that is how completely different a place can look at different times of the day. Like it can look like a totally different place even. And this is like a great example of that. Such an incredible graphics engine. Golden hour screenshots. Good point. I don't know if we have... So it's interesting. I don't know if we... Like, you need almost more precision. Because this... It's almost golden hour, but it's almost like either... I guess it's because of the mountains. Like, there's no light beams, like, going through. There's this, which is late afternoon, and then it goes... This is almost past golden hour. Or it's like almost... It's on the cusp of it, but it's not quite right. Report of security. Pluto, how you doing? You're almost gold. Holy crap. How was your cat? Oh, she just wanted food. So she's good now. I guess this is as close as we're gonna get to golden hour. Wish I knew kind of had a better idea of what to do here. Lustra's saying leaving it open is good. I guess it kind of depends on what we put in there. Okay, let's go back down to eye level for a sec here. Okay, this is working pretty well, I think, down here. We'll put some more lighting in. We can put some more lighting in here. Probably right there. There we go. Let's go tan. Okay, let's do it this way instead. Control X. Okay, we'll do another one. Okay, now flip around. My cat's doing her nails on the couch, which is pretty funny. Okay. Let's do this. Tan. And bring this down. Is it too little? No, that's good. Okay, let's try that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's make it a little bit darker. Nice. Okay, now the question is, do we have too much light now? Or will that kind of be obscured? But like, okay, here, we could try this. Okay, that actually kind of solves that problem to some degree. Well, it's just still just, yeah. I'm having trouble letting the light power thing go. It is tan. Also, kind of, it's weird. I thought, will this get even darker? No, this is the maximum darkness. Interesting. I guess this is just because the moon is on that side. Although, hang on. Let's try something real fast. Does that matter? I don't think it does. Just like just engage like every aspect of the weather system. What does the cat look like? One is a I might post pictures eventually, but I don't know, I'm just there for whatever reason. I kind of like their anonymity. One of them is very light. It's like, I'm tempted to say, kind of imagine like a husky, or like one of the light colored huskies, or like a wolf color. So like light silver gray kind of color, but in cat form and with some stripes. Almost like snow leopard, like house version. Very thick hair. Like very thick hair, like Arctic hair. And the other one is pretty straightforward calico style. Okay, I think doing it on both sides here like this works well. Mal and Rose, exactly. Yeah, Rose is the one that came from the dog rescue, so she'll like growl at strangers and stuff, which is adorable. And she tries to. For the longest time, I thought she was barking at crows, but instead, I think what she's actually doing is, because I saw a video on this, I think she's trying to mimic their sounds. Your cooking turned out great. What were you cooking? Did you mention that? I'm worried because I think it probably is going to make me hungry, but I'll take that risk. What is happening here? There we go. This is too... No, it's probably in the right direction. Okay, let's go with that. I'll do Control X. Okay, we'll go the other direction. It's obviously not physically plausible that the lights work this way, that they like shine through the actual wood, but it's okay. I'm just going for the effect. If I had more materials to work with, I'd do it the real way, but these are the ones we have. There's no rice paper covering on offer. We need creamy pasta with mushrooms, capsium. I'm not familiar with that word. Capsicum and pulled chicken. What's the word after mushrooms? What is that? What kind of food is that? Capsicum. Is it like a vegetable or what is it? Okay. All right, looking pretty good. Pretty happy with this. Just trying to see it from a bunch of different perspectives, see if it's working everywhere. Really wish you could bring down the moon a little bit. Oh, that's funny. I'm not sure what to do with this stuff here. Put it over here for now. I guess we don't really need... Whoops. Actually, yeah, we can get rid of these. We could put... I mean, here's the thing. We could put the planters here as well. See kind of what that would look like. I don't know whether they would go on the roof or like around the edges here, maybe even. This is kind of similar to what what Lester mentioned. Or convinced me to do on the other one. Let's see. How about... wait, do we have a corner piece? We do. Wait a minute. There we go. Not sure what would go in there. These things. Oh, that looks kind of good. What do we think about that? Oh, it's a pepper. I've never heard it called that. It looks out of place. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Do something like that. That's this kind of stuff we could do. Only now learning some countries call it capsicum. That's interesting. Did we talk about sorbet? How in Australia sorbet means something completely different than it means in the US? Because if I understand it correctly, it's sorbet, right? Or is it? Oh, no, sherbet. It's sherbet. Which one is it? One of the two. Sherbet or sorbet. I think now I'm thinking it's sherbet. Sherbet apparently in Australia means like powdered candy that you like lick off of some stick or whatever. Sherbet in the US is like fruity ice cream. And I only know this because it was in, I don't know, maybe you were even there. Maybe you were there when it was on Psyduck stream, and like it was a question about desserts, non-dairy fruity ice cream. Yeah, exactly. But in Australia, that's not what it is. It's like a powdery, sugary candy. Right. I don't know. Zai can describe it better. I've never seen it in person. I just like looked it up, and there was somebody in Psyduck's stream when we were talking about this. He was like losing his mind that we didn't know his version of sherbet. Yeah. And then I almost think that I'm tempted to say we raided River, and there were people there who were also confused, but I'm not sure. It's Candy in Australia. Yeah, exactly. Sam, are you in Australia? Or is that you're just aware? I don't really know what to do this. I'm not loving the random bushes on there. There's not a tremendous selection of plant. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Small. Is that? I kind of feel like maybe it's better to not have more plants there. That doesn't look incredible. Although, I could go either way. It's okay. It looks kind of, well, there's two of the exact same. I guess that's not great. Okay, let's go without for now, and then we'll see if we can revisit that later. Oh, I didn't know that. Sam, I didn't know you're from Australia. That's amazing. So I'm trying to think then who all... So we've got Herno, we've got Zai, obviously. We've got you. Was there somebody else that hangs around a lot that's in the same situation? I'm blanking. I think there is one other person that we see quite a bit. Darwin, I guess, is from New Zealand. We don't see them as often. Lisa is from Hawaii. I believe Lestra is in Belgium. And a lot of us, the rest of us, are from the US. Okay, let's check the lighting again here. Yeah, that's great, isn't it? It's funny, it actually, in some ways, is darker. Well, I guess it makes sense. It's darker without the moon. Yeah, it is. It's like when the sun has gone down, but the moon has not come up yet. That's funny. I really like this. I really like this arrangement. Still not totally sure about the placement of the like the lights and everything. Like on the the ground lights. I'm still not sure, but this part I really like. I guess we could do it to this one too, but I'm not sure if it's gonna stay there right now. Maybe we should try it on these quickly. So kind of did it here, but not really. I actually have to go pretty soon, but I'll be back for a longer stream tomorrow. Okay, so is that, let's see, that's working from the top. And now let's try this. That looks pretty good. It looks good to Diane Wenzel, who's heading to the Sea Serpent. La, 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 la. I am planning on streaming a Star tomorrow, yeah. In most cases, the general plan is to... By the way, it's interesting. Sorry, one pause for 1 second before I answer that. Almost directly... let's see. So this is episode 47 of the sandbox stuff. The game, in-game day, is 46, which is pretty incredible. And that wasn't planned that way. Anyway, sorry, back to the previous question. By default, most days we'll have at least one salmon stream and one Planet Coaster stream for the foreseeable future. I'm trying to find a way to add in more other games, and usually that would be the first part of the first stream. The only exception to all that stuff is usually when there's like either like a really bad rotation on Salmon Run, and it'd be less likely to play Salmon Run, or if there's a Salmon Run event and I may want to play it at night instead of Planet Coaster, something like that. But yeah, most days there will be Salmon and Planet Coaster. If that, I don't know, that was a very long-winded way of saying yes. Okay. Oh, also, yeah, sorry, I was looking at this. Okay. Okay, I think that worked out pretty well. Gonna have to upgrade all this stuff because it doesn't quite keep the same pace with everything else now. Let's see. I guess we technically need some of this down here. Let's do that maybe. Miles Ide, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I think that looks pretty great. We could stuff a couple more lights in here. I did figure out that we pretty much have to move these plants over. Otherwise, they will block the position of, or like, sorry, not the position of, they'll block the light. And it won't work as intended. So let's try that first. Whoops. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Oh yeah.
Everyone
Also
in
tomorrow there's a
McKinney is
new.
dead. It's hot in McKinney.
I wonder. So I would love to play more Hi-Fi Rush. I don't know. It's so hard. Like we need some sort of system. Actually, okay. Here, maybe there's something we could do. Because the thing is, I don't mind playing. There's a lot of stuff I'm interested in playing. And like for the most part, it's not like, what am I trying to say here? It's not entirely driven by the game's popularity, but to some degree, I think I kind of think of everything we do here as like a group effort. So if people are not into something, it's totally fine. That's good to know. And I am happy to play it off stream or whatever. But sometimes I'm not sure if it's that people aren't into it or they're just like not aware of it or they're just sort of neutral. And it would be great if there was some way where we could like, just like at least affirmatively say, yes, I'm very interested in that. So maybe it's like a Discord thing, like a poll or who knows what. But maybe there's something we could sort out to make that more clear. Because I was actually surprised when I stopped doing the art streams due to sort of like a combination of time and like physical layout reasons. I was surprised that people like wanted it because it didn't seem like people were that enthusiastic about it. But then gradually I heard like, no, people really want to see that. So quite a lot of Hi-Fi Rush fans in the audience. Okay. Yeah, Patrick said something about it too, right? We can do it again. Probably can do it tomorrow. And like basically play it before the new rotation starts. Want to lurk to it. Got it. That makes sense. I really like the way this looks. Do we need to do one more down? Let's see. Probably. Let's grab this one. Yeah, it's a really great game, isn't it? It's like very unique. Let's try that maybe. Oh wait, hang on. Did I do the wrong one? I did the wrong one. That's what I meant to do. Is that right? Or should we do... Maybe that's better. Okay, that is a good... Hang on. Let's not have the clouds move. As Lester says, let's get a... I don't know if this is technically golden hour, but it's like kind of there. How do we get... What's a good perspective here? I guess we're kind of missing something there. I could put another one of these buildings in there, I guess. I'm having trouble finding a good angle on this. Maybe there's just not enough stuff there yet. Okay, well, we'll let it go for now. Art stream. Yeah, a couple of people mentioned that. So it was... You mentioned it. Zai mentioned it. Drap mentioned it. Lamone also mentioned it. Who else? There was just a random group of people that I heard were interested. Oh, let me try the darker. Yeah, it looks nice, isn't it? So now this is just, it's funny because I've noticed this over time doing more of this stuff. You start off with like a big area like this, and initially the pool might be the thing that you're like, at least personally, I think is like, oh, that's the good part. And we got to fix the other part to make them look better. It's now shifted where I actually think this stuff looks better than this stuff. And so now this is standing out to me as like, oh, that doesn't look very good. Because this stuff, I think by comparison, looks much more like finished, you know, like much more polished. And so now I'm like having trouble like looking at the pool because it looks so unfinished to me. It really does look so good for sure. Yeah, it's actually really impressive. They use a technique, and this is a little, it's at the fringes of my understanding of graphics programming. I understand it conceptually, but I don't necessarily understand like the details of like the trade-offs and the implementation. But it uses this like concept of global illumination, which is what lets you do a lot of these things effectively that you can't do otherwise. But it's like a fairly new technique and like requires higher end hardware. So it's only in the last few years, I guess. It's actually available in Satisfactory, but I don't think it's turned on by default. But it's how you do stuff like go back to daylight. Sorry, I feel like there should be some sort of warning when that's happening. Antennas said like, it's like a flashbang sometimes. But it's what lets you do things like having all the light filter through the trees and like bounce off of everything and then bounce off into here. Although it's not ray tracing, I believe, but like that effect right there is so nice, isn't it? Let's get a screenshot of that actually. Also, I like that spot right there. With our deities. It's so funny. I don't know if this is really going to get fixed because I haven't heard of anybody else having this exact issue. I know this is probably invisible on stream. Allie Irwin. She's heading to the Sea Serpent. She's content and dry. She needs a restroom, which obviously there are not any up there. Okay, so now we're going to have to figure out what actually like is going to be in here. I guess at least one should be a restroom. We could even do that right now, actually. Is that where we want the restroom? Let me think about this for a second. Do we want something more interesting to be there? Oh, you know, I guess... Okay, so here's a wild idea. It could be that in the back... Here's something I did not even consider. It could be that one side... Let's see if we can make this happen. Let's try this real fast. Staff facilities, utilities, services, custom, of course. Standard. Okay. So it could be that like this is on one side. Oops. No. And then like another building is on this side. That could be kind of interesting. Or even, I mean, it could even be two things for that matter. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm like facilities. Changing room, info desk, toilets, dryer, guest services. I mean, guest services would be the perfect thing to put here for sure. Kind of want... I mean, so here's the thing. I kind of like the idea now of using the custom ones. The desks, and then like... you know, putting the stuff in manually. I don't know if there's enough stuff to like do that effectively. But I do sort of like the idea of it just being the desk. And then putting... Here, let's actually even try this. Building wall. I think they call this wooden, hilariously. Or wadden. This. Like that. Oops. Let's see, I'm gonna bring this forward. This is a weird piece, by the way, because it doesn't snap and you can't make it part of the building. Okay, so you can do that. And I would like to like put other stuff in there, but I'm not sure. Actually, wait, is there scenery? Are there like posters maybe? Oops. Return. Okay. I guess we could do this. That's actually kind of great. I kind of like that. Oh, that's actually nice. The duck with the headphones. Heyo. What are these things? These are like the attractions. What does it say? I can't... Oh, surf. The tooltip is hilariously like in front of the thing. I feel like... Okay, so as a side note, there's so much resort material. I feel like they were planning on having more of a resort mechanic in the game at launch, and it got pulled because there's so much material, but then no actual mechanics related to hotels or resorts at all. And it seems like such a huge coincidence that there's so much stuff, but no formal recognition of it in the game. And so I feel like that might have been something where they're like, all right, we just don't have the time to do it. We're going to add it later. That seems more likely to me than like, oh no, we just put it in there for fun. I feel like that's a stretch. I think it's far more likely that it's meant to be there. Just trying to see what some of these look like. Okay. I do like this one a lot. But it may technically not fit this part of the park, but so maybe we won't put it here, but it's hard to not like that, I think. It's so great. I kind of want more stuff like that, you know? Or I guess, okay, so I guess actually, Oh, you can't do custom images yet. I think you can only do custom music. So eventually we can put other stuff in there. But that conceptually I think is good. I don't know what else you would actually put in 17 hours. I don't know what else you would actually put in here that's like guest service like. I guess there's the signs. Let's see, these things. Shop signs, signs and advertising. Facility? Info. There's this. That's pretty big. Road to 20, nice. Whoops. That's interesting. Oops. I kind of like the undecorated one. It's just a little big, so maybe we size it down. Is it too minimalist? It's kind of nice. It's very subtle. Like almost obscenely subtle. I also kind of wonder if we need something hanging over the top of this. Oh, there are awnings, but they're pretty cheesy. So maybe, I don't know, we'll figure something else out. Let's see how it looks a little bit darker. Oh, this gets lighter though when you turn it on, right? That's the other thing. Wait, I can't select it. There we go. Okay, well, I can't really if I activate it, like a whole bunch of crazy stuff's going to happen. Let's think of what else would be in a booth, an info booth like this, because I could do this. I could just do this and like just wall it off. That feels a little bit boring. I'm not sure. I guess the posters really would be the thing. That's fine. We can live with that for now. We'll figure out something else. Like, come back and revisit. Okay, this is going to be pretty straightforward. I think we can put one of these here. That. And then, oh jeez. Then we'll do the, actually, can I do this? I don't know why this is such an odd shape. What's going on here? Do the Lester trick where you select this. So it, for anybody that doesn't know, I wasn't here for it. If you just select the one building, you can't change the color. So what you have to do is make two, I don't think it has to be two toilets or whatever, but like you make two of them and then the color picker shows up. And then you can do whatever you want for the color. It's, I guess, fine, although it's not actually working. Actually, it's not working. Is it because one has to not be the toilet, maybe? Or is it working? Hold on. Oh, hang on. It's because this one's part of a building, I guess. Or no, it's not. That's weird. Hold on. Okay, that, and then selecting the whole building. How did I do this before? Okay, this is selecting everything. Okay. How do we do this? Do I need to separate it from the building? Anyway, there's a way to change the color is what I'm trying to do right now. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh, because this thing got split? No. I just want to select that. But it won't let me do it because it's selecting everything. That's so weird. Okay, so let's try this. How did I do this last time? I did it for the Pirate Village, where I was able to set the custom colors. But it seems to not be working anymore. Okay, that. I can't select that because it's outside. So do I have to select the same building? I guess so. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Did that work? Looks like it did. Oh, maybe it was the moonlight that was throwing it off. Oh, that's probably what it was. The moonlight made it look like it wasn't working. Interesting. Multi-select. Yeah, I tried multi-select, but it wasn't working. When I tried to do multi-select, it selected the entire structure rather than just the toilet. So I have to do edit building and then that. There we go. It's very, very particular. Okay, maybe that's right. Okay, that's, I think, what I was going for. I gotta replace this piece now, though. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was a great trick. How did you even find that? That seems like very, very difficult to find. Okay, we do want the restrooms here. It's just annoying, yeah. I'm actually, how has that not gotten fixed yet? That seems like one of the most like straightforward things I can imagine finding. Okay, good. Nice, nice. So we could technically remove this. Oh, wait, hang on. I didn't mean remove. I meant move it in. And then move this down. Hang on. Let's just redo it. That's better. Nice. I like that. I like that little alcove cutout effect there. Oh, by accident. 23 hours. All right, let's see how it looks at night. Pretty good. Let's get a little path here. Is that the real one? No. This one. 4. Curve? Nice. Scenery brush. I think it's better, right? Kind of hidden in the bushes there. I like that. I like that a lot. It's not quite clear how this is gonna be in a finished form. Yeah, no. I think it's a really good number. Hey, I really appreciate you being here and offering so many sort of insights and stuff. Okay. It's gonna be a little much. Let's bring a couple of these back. Oh. I want to get some color in there somehow, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, you know, we could do that though. I just realized. I didn't even think about this. Trees. I forget if they're called flowering or blossom or none of that, I guess. What do they call them? Not maple. Cherry tree. Oh, but it doesn't say. That's interesting. Okay, the question is, could this tree coexist with the other ones? Like, ecologically? I think they can, right? I'm kind of tempted to say we're just going to declare that to be true. Because I really like the effect. Okay, sounds good. Sam, thanks for being here. Good to see you. Let's see what it looks like without it. I could go. I'm torn. I think it looks better with them. I think it adds some nice contrast. I'm just wondering if it's like, is it too inconsistent? I guess we can always take it out, right? Just like try it on. What does it look like at night? It does look nice at night, doesn't it? It just adds some nice, like, kind of like change up to the whole formula. Okay, how's this looking here? This is so bright. Can we move this or add another one in here? It's too bright. Could pull these out. Oops. It does look pretty good though, doesn't it? Oh wait, hang on. Was there already one in there? Weird. Getting there. You can change the intensity to Everlight, but adjusting color. By the way, Svicky boy, welcome. I do know that it's tricky though. So like we were just talking about this before. What I want is the color. If it, at least as I understand it, the color is only going to change the shade of the color, not the way it's blending with the other color sources. So in the world that I've worked in with like 3D tools, if you have two lights and one is at half strength and the other is at full strength and they're at different colors, the second one, regardless of the shade, is going to overpower the other one. And that's the effect I was going for. This does work, but it's different than blending down, I think. But I could be wrong about that. That's my perception of what's happening. Also, that blinking is completely crazy. So maybe I just haven't played around with it enough. But I appreciate the insight either way. The blinking is so crazy. Oh crap, you know what? I may have misunderstood. Okay, it might be that because I thought I tried this before and I wasn't getting the same results that I'm seeing now. So I wonder if it's like light specific. I was definitely getting different results previously. That's interesting. I guess a different way to say it is I would almost expect the spread to be smaller with a different power size or power weight as well. Aw, that's so sweet. I really appreciate that when you mention that you what does that affect? That really means a lot to me. Some of these things I'm still learning too. I feel like I mean I've played the game a lot, but I still feel like I'm learning something new every day. So okay, maybe I'll leave them at full power for now, but that's good. So I clearly underestimated the effect of that. Obviously, got to figure out what we want to do here. Okay, that's looking pretty good though. Whoops. Deep in the pines here. All right, so this worked out well. I wish we could turn down the moon a bit because it's very powerful. Let's kind of try sprinkling a few of these around to sort of supplement a little bit. It's kind of nice, actually. This is going to light up automatically, I think, when we open that. Oops, hold on. Okay. We'll keep tweaking that. It's a little bit of a learning process. Not a little bit, it's very much a learning process. Okay, let's grab this one. Try stuffing in here. Okay, so let's try with this one. Turning down the power via light or via color. It's definitely better. Oh god, this whole setup here is so satisfying. I was going to figure this out. Let's take a little walk here. This will be probably, I would say, gelato. Gelato and maybe shakes as well. Why does it feel like I'm crouching? Okay. I don't know if we'll have something on the other side, but we might. This could be vegan and sushi, maybe? This is going to be guest services. Look at how nice that looks right there. That's so nice. You know, we could bring the pool Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, where am I? Wrong side. Hold on. Could kind of bring the pool closer? Although maybe it's good where it is. It didn't even occur to me that this was like overlooking the pool, which is nice. Also, still kind of wondering, do we want to like grab some of these things and put them here? Or do we want to have more kind of traditional, not traditional, like freeform plants in here? The advantage of this effect is that it doesn't block the light. So the light, it still has the paper lantern effect, but also has the grass effect. But it's a little too... well, I say it... well... Actually, no, it is blocking the lantern effect, isn't it? Yeah. So maybe we leave it without the green. For now, anyway. Oh, we could try tossing this over here as well. Just for a little supplementing. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Okay. Pretty solid. So we'll do this row. I think for now we'll hold off on this one because I don't know. No, I guess we are going to leave it there because we got the bridge already. I wasn't sure if that was going to stay there. I think we probably will leave that there. So we'll have to light up that tower, light up this tower. We can fix this this roof real fast since we're right here. Is that right? Okay. Let's see how that looks on the whole. It's funny now, like I said, this now looks like not that good to me. You know, we could replace... how do we want to do this? I think we want some kind of waterfall there. But it seems a little out of sync with the stuff in the back. So I'm not quite sure what to do there. I mean, we could do... Okay, so here's a wild thing. Wild idea. Hello? Could do something like that. Like 8 levels deep in groups here. Okay. Is that interesting? Ooh. Is that too much? It's kind of nice. Oh, maybe that is good. Hold on. We gotta, this is always tricky because it wants to put it at the bottom of the pool. What? Hold on. It looks a little weird seeing the little like effects generator thing there. Is it better with the waterfall? Seems like it probably is. Although I don't know if we need the whole... Well, let's see. Let's give it a try. Hang on. Okay, so we could do that. It is very nice with the water, isn't it? Or with the waterfall specifically. So without... Oops. Okay, without the surface contact, it doesn't look very convincing. Oops. So we probably do need it. I don't know what key I hit there. The reflections are really nice, huh? Probably gonna take that down then. Let's see, versus no waterfall at all. Yeah, it's kind of missing something without the waterfall, isn't it? You kind of need it, I think. Once it's like one of those things. Once you've like added it, you can't unhave it. Unhave it is definitely a real thing. What does it look like from up above? Maybe we'll leave the far side one out for a second. Is it better with the waterfall? I mean, one other wild version of this. So you could try doing this, which is really crazy. But maybe good. Yeah, it's too far apart. Do we like it with at the high point or the low point? Sorry, can't get the camera straight. The idea of it being like a wall of water is actually quite interesting. I'm tempted to say that's actually good. This is not bad, but it's a little less inspiring, I guess. It's okay. But this is like crazy. I mean, like in a good way. Should we just think about that one? I mean, the thing is, at a distance, I think it kind of makes the whole thing more interesting. Let's see what it looks like with the lights down. The waterfalls do not draw amazingly well at night, I've noticed. Okay, so let's leave all of them there for now, and then we'll come back and revisit and see like how it feels. At the right, which time of day are we at? Let's go even darker. Yeah, having that little extra bit of motion really is nice, isn't it? Let's get a screenshot here. for the Discord. Oop. Oh, look at how nice it is to see the lantern effect behind the water. That's really nice, isn't it? I wish this was just not, and this is, I think this is just a limitation of current computer graphics. I wish rather than reflecting off of the leaves in a very like blunt way, I wish it kind of blended with the environment a little bit more. But I'm guessing that would have to be ray tracing probably. That's my guess. So this is 6 a.m. Pretty nice. That's super nice there, isn't it? I love the dappled light. I think these trees are actually working out pretty well, the flowering trees. I was a little unsure. Oh, that's so nice looking through there. That's so nice. Seeing the water coming down and then the trees and the bushes. And then sort of the more structured architecture. That actually really came out well. Oh, this is going to be great. Still got to figure out what's going to be in here. I guess there could be some redundancy with surfaces on the outside. Oh, I love this area too. Yeah, the water looks amazing. Now I'm seeing it here. At first I was like, maybe it was a bit much. Now it's like, yeah, this is great. It's like a very peaceful area. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like doing multiple things here. Okay, so I think, so then, ooh, did you see that rainbow effect? Oh. Is that from the water? It's crazy. It's so nice, actually. Okay, so we'll do tomorrow. We'll do. I guess we'll have to fix that up, that little area up. Hang on, let me turn this back here. Oh no, it's there. Actually, I take that back. It's totally fine. Finish up that tower. Finish up this tower and that tower. Then probably move on to the center building. Kind of figure out what to do there. We do now, I guess the good thing is, okay, so we've got this here. The info booth. Kind of want some more stuff in there, but I think it's probably fine with the way it is right at the moment. Got the restroom, which is nice. I actually like the way that came out quite a bit. But then the big task is going to be figure out, like, what do we actually want to put here? Like, do we want to put... Actually, here. Well, no, I won't ruin the surprise. But I was going to say, like, it might be interesting to have, like, a little atrium area here. And then have something around the outside, but I don't know what. And then figure out what to do here. Although maybe it really can just be open. And then do we want any kind of covering at all? We could do like a partial covering, kind of like this. Maybe that's the way to go. That might be actually interesting. Then, well, I mean, I guess actually, okay, here's the thing. We could just grab 2 more of these and put them here. Maybe that actually would be pretty good. And without putting a full roof on it. I don't know. That seems like that might be fun. Tricky part of the game. Sorry, I fell behind in chat for a second. Yeah, I really do like the way it came out. And it's still like, I think we're even going to make it better, actually. Of course it was Herno. Yeah, for sure. Herno's on top of that. Look at how not... Oh, see, this is great, too, because you can see from here... Yeah, let me bring it up a tiny bit. Once we do... And actually, so here's the other thing that I just realized. What we've learned from here with these like little towers, we can apply to this area over here, because this area really needs some help. It's okay. You know, it's like, it's better than like no entry area whatsoever, but it's just like a wall of like nothing. So we take some of these same ideas and put up like a little, I think, okay, here's an idea. We could grab some of the elements of this and put them around this, like as a little like pirate village extension, or like, look at the dove flying up. That's sort of like an entrance into the pirate village. So you come in here, and then the outside feels like an extension. Because I didn't know what to put here. I didn't want to put like 1,000 rocks here, because that'd be kind of boring. But if we just do the same thing where we create the structure and then decide what to put in after the fact, I think that might be good. How many hours do you have in that park? Does it tell me? Let me save it while I'm right here, by the way. I think that might actually... I'll see if I can figure it out on the way. I don't know off the top of my head. But it's probably... Well, okay, I can tell you that the Steam thing, I think, says I have around 120 hours. And probably around 20 of those were the career mode. So it's probably in the neighborhood of 100. Dibs, hey. It's going well. Here's what we've been working on. I'll bring down to get the full effect here. So we've got this like neat little like kind of park area with these like lit up towers. And then we have this like this waterfall. Whoops. Got this waterfall effect here. Pretty nice, huh? So you can kind of walk around. There's still more to do, but hang on. I can get through the trees. Oh, there we go. So there's like a little info booth there. You still see the rest of the park over there. They're very busy at the moment. There's like this nice little like walk around park, and there's the restroom back there. And a little path over here. This will be like some kind of food court thing. And then you can walk over here and see like the pool and the lit up towers and everything. Look, you're a designer. Bagel, welcome back. It's still, that light is still a little bright for my taste, but we'll figure something out. Yeah, I'm liking that. And then if we'll eventually light up that, I think we do need to have some lights on. Hang on, we're on the wrong side now. Hold on. I'm like really on the wrong side. There we go. We need to have some kind of lights here. Probably similar. Actually, we could just borrow the same concept here. Maybe go left to right though instead. I'm tempted to try it right now, but I'm just like never going to stop if I get into that now. But I think that might actually look pretty great. I do research outside of stream, yeah, for sure. Dibs, I appreciate that very much. Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited about this. I think it took 3 attempts, honestly, 3 full attempts to figure out something that felt right. And it's funny in retrospect, the key thing, like the key deciding factor in ending up with something that I thought was good, that at least I was personally happy with, was letting go of the idea that it had to be a theme park. Because that was the thing I realized I was getting stuck on. Is like I came up with something that was like, oh, I kind of like this, but it's not really a theme park. And once you just like let go of that and just say like, no, I'm just gonna like build the thing that I want to build and then retcon it into whatever, that seemed to work. Because you could like, I mean, there's places in Disney World that work this way, where it's like the Disney World resort, and then there's like the rides associated with that. And that, I think that model is much more interesting to me rather than just a bunch of roller coasters. So I think that's the one we're going with. And then we have a whole water park to build here. And then hopefully it loves teleporting me to the edge of the world here. And then once we have that done, I'm hoping by that time frame there will actually be DLC or like some sort of content update of some form. Let's get some Discord screenshots here. Let's go Breaking Bad up in here. Oh my god! It's like if everyone has Prison Architect, you can make money having farms. Then inmates. That's true. That's true. I forgot about that. Prison Architect is one of those that I really like the concept of what it has to, or like I like the level of detail on offer there, but the like topic material is too dark for my taste. I just don't like the idea of building a prison, even though I like the simulation part. So hopefully there'll be something else like with that level of detail that's like a different topic. I mean, maybe that's going to be this eventually, even though it's not currently. Okay, y'all, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I'll be back tomorrow. There's a new salmon run rotation tomorrow, which we'll definitely play, and I'll see if we can squeeze in some Hi-Fi Rush before that. So start a little bit earlier than usual, and then do like an hour of Hi-Fi Rush, and then
Damn.
and then Humboldt. Thanks so much. And then do salmon when the new one starts, which is going to be interesting. It looks like a probably okay grounds rotation, but I don't know. And then 10 p.m. Pacific time. So an hour earlier than we started today. We'll come back to Planet Coaster and do like a bunch of this stuff. I think we might be able to finish, maybe not everything, but like a good chunk of this area tomorrow. And then maybe one stream after that, kind of finish the surrounding area and then open it and go back to the pirate area. That would be my guess. I hope everyone has a good night. Lisa, good to see you. Herno, good to see you. Humboldt, Dibs, Bagel. I probably forgot some people. Who else was hanging out? Oh, Lester, I think is lurking, but yeah, good to see everybody. Also, Svicky boy, thanks for the note about the colored lights. I really appreciate that. There's another person playing Planet Coaster who we've rated before, Adventures of Rue. I think she's in the UK, so we can go raid her and hang out with her a bit. Super nice person, and yeah, hope to see you all tomorrow. Take care.
I feel like it's gonna miss beats.